So first of all, my name is Matson. I'm one of the assistant the coaches of the Rice rowing team. Just a very brief introduction, and we'll kick this off because this has absolutely nothing to do about me. I want to thank everybody for being here. This is our first time of ever doing this, and our hope with this is that we can continue to grow this on an annual basis. So this is kind of kicking it off and getting it on the right foot. And the goal that underlies this is that when I first saw that video, I realized that I myself, a coach of females, a father of females, a husband, I was just as guilty. And I'm guilty of saying that before in my history. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's something that definitely exists and shouldn't. And I think it makes a very valid point. And it kind of what underlies what sort of started and sparked the idea of having this series, which was to encourage and show support that there is no difference whether you're male or female, that you're in the sport and the love of the sport. So hence, welcome to our first Row Like a Girl series. A big hat goes off to all those involved. I did very little of this, so please, all credit is given back to the team and those that did the work for this. This event kind of happened very strangely with events unfolding. It began with nothing more than, hey, I found out that somebody that used to row at my school also was an astronaut. She loves rowing. She used to row at the same boathouse that the team did. Maybe we can talk her into coming down and just saying a few words. The team itself has grown. When I say we revitalized the team itself used to be the powerhouse in Texas in the late 90s. It dwindled down to less than 5 people, which for those who aren't familiar, our sport takes 8 people to row a boat, so it makes it non-existent, right? And they're just now coming back. And we're literally yesterday, we went to a regatta just down the street. Every single boat we entered won a medal. So I mean, huge round of applause for the team. They're making great strides. And to tout their horn just a little bit more, the very first time ever in the last, I think it's over 12 years, we're actually sending 2 boats to nationals. So we've got a novice 4 male and a novice 4 female boat that will be the first time Rice has been back. Our nationals, we call them SIRA. It'll be the first time they've gone to this event in well over a decade. So it's a very exciting time. And we've been doing a lot of PR to raise awareness for the team. My position and where I'm at, I think of myself as an assistant to the team, and that's probably why I said that. I do what I can to help them grow, but really this is the team's growth. The team has been pulling themselves up by the bootstraps, and it's been great to watch. And we want to make sure that they stay on this path. And part of the thing that we did to help ensure this is the team had been rowing about 45 minutes away for the team's history. So they row out Clear Lake. So for those that aren't familiar, 45 past the Beltway, all the way out towards NASA. It's not bad to go visit for the day, but when you're trying to get 6 practices in a week, that's a lot of time, that's a lot of gas, it's a lot of commitment. And from a coach's perspective, it was not the safest thing in the world. I don't like my rowers an hour and a half on the road at 5:30 in the morning. So we had this crazy idea, well, why don't we just row in our backyard? We have a bayou right down the street, and it would be great to row there. And so we found the right people and made the right connections happen, and have luckily found the right support to help this dream come true. And hopefully within 2 to 3 years, we'll actually have a permanent home on the bayou, and the team will be able to take care of themselves, rowing there, being self-sufficient. During the course of all this is how we interacted with today's 3 speakers. And all 3 of them have reached out to me directly of their own and said, hey, what you guys are doing is great. This is wonderful for the girls. If there's anything I can do to help. And the way that I saw the best way that they can help would be to encourage the next generation of rowers to come fill the seats after these rowers graduate. And so that's the goal that underlies this series. I hope that we can do this every year. And we'll bring in, it may not be rowing, we may do other sports. We can bring in soccer players, baseball players, it doesn't really matter. The whole point of this is to underline the importance of sport and how sport has developed and been very critical for the development of any student. So with that, I'm going to stop talking because it's not about me. I'll go ahead and introduce our speakers. And I believe the format is, I didn't plan this, so I'm just making sure, but it's 20 minutes per speaker. So do we have any volunteers who would like to go first? I did not put together a syllabus for this, I apologize. I'm a horrible active follow, so it'd be really good you'll shine. So we'll have Jessica come up and give it a few speak. So Jessica got involved. She actually was one of the first news reporters to give us footage on TV. She came back. Oh, I think I've got a jacket up here, so I'll let her talk about her experiences. I won't take that away.